Welcome to Vlogmas Day 15. It is Tuesday. I'm with Mom. She's driving. And we are going to Whole Foods. It's nice and chilly outside. It is, according to Mom's thermometer,
It's 50.
it's 50. My watch says 46.
I think it's colder than that because
Yeah.
there is a breeze.
It's definitely mid-40s. It's a beautiful day. It's very cloudy. Ooh, it's like
It is gonna
raining.
rain on us. Stop it.
Oh, we're just gonna run inside. It'll be fine.
It's all blue.
Ooh, is it rain or is it hail?
I don't know.
That
Does it
looked
look
like
cold?
I guess it looks ice. Well, there's
white
a
spot.
piece of ice, but then there's raindrops.
Oh no, there's a little bit of hail.
There's a little bit of hail or snow. I don't think it's snow.
hail.
We can't be lucky and get snow. It's just only ever going to be hail. We do get hail every now and
Cold
then.
enough up there. It's got to be 30.
Yeah, it's cold enough up there. Oh, Whole Foods isn't that bad.
No.
Though I feel bad for the people sitting outside for the holiday orders. Normally,
them sitting
yeah, they've got them.
again?
Yeah, I mean, they've got heaters out there, but still, watch where you're parking.
Right next to the cart. Return.
Yeah.
I don't park too close. I think I'm not.
No, I think you're good. You're kind of with this guy, so.
He's kind of back because Mr.
Rudolph,
there.
giant SUV,
Yeah.
Mr. Appropriate. Do you see what kind of car it is?
What does it say? Navigator?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And who's Rudolph?
So
Rudolph is the navigator.
now they just
That's
now they just need to
hilarious.
get the rained off ears on top because I've seen
They
those where
do.
they put the
Yeah. Yeah, we're definitely getting
antlers.
bits of hail.
Not ears, antlers.
Antlers.
Are you making me not use my words right? It's catching.
All right, we're gonna go into Whole Foods, get our groceries, and we'll check with you guys after.
It's an early December morning. No one but we are. We look out the window as it's starting to snow, and I realize as you hand me the door, we got by. Falling just like these snowflakes, tumbling down, round and around. I'm falling just like these snowflakes, falling for you, falling for you. Hadn't counted on love for Christmas. This caught me right off guard, but I ain't complaining. It's a wonderful present, a gift that comes in the shape of a heart. And I'm falling just like these snowflakes, tumbling down, round and around. I'm falling just like these snowflakes, falling for you, falling for you. And if I were to make a wish upon a star, would it be too much to ask? A place forever in your arms, and for this moment to last, because I'm falling just like this.
So we're done at Whole Foods. We're on our way home. I didn't get that much because I didn't need that much. Wasn't too busy until right as we were leaving, and then it got really busy. Although the deli counter was really funny. I had gone up already to get my sandwich meat and cheese, and then I left, went and got some other stuff, and then Mom and I were back at the counter at around the same time. Mom was getting her deli stuff, and I wanted to get some salmon for dinner tonight. The lady who was checking me out saw me talking to Mom as we were getting our stuff, and she's like, "Are you two related?" And I said, yeah, she's my mom.
Masks on and everything.
Masks on and everything. Like, yeah, you know, she's my mom. She's like, because I've seen each of you on your own, and I keep thinking you're the same person.
Oh, really? I didn't hear her say that. I thought you said she saw us together.
No, she kept thinking that we were the same person because we're not usually there at the same time. There's probably been some days where we've...
the first time they've had
I think that is the first time they've had that. It's not cute. It's tacky.
The artist
I'm
probably
sorry.
would have a fit.
Frank Lloyd Wright is probably rolling over in his grave.
Was that designed by him, that spire?
It's the Frank Lloyd Wright spire. Elf on the Shelf does not belong climbing the Frank Lloyd Wright spire.
Oh, is that who that's supposed to be? See, I don't...
Yeah, I'm assuming it's Elf on the Shelf.
Probably.
It looks like
You're
it.
probably right. The kids probably like it.
I'm sure the kids do like it.
But us purists...
It's just... stick them on something else. Stick them on the side of one of the buildings. Don't stick them on the Frank Lloyd Wright spire. I've never seen them stick him up there before. I'm sure everyone else thinks it's cute. I'm the only one who thinks it's tacky.
I thought it was cute.
All right, well then I guess it's cute because Mom's always right.
And the elf's not on a shelf.
No, he's like King Kong climbing the Empire State Building.
That is true.
But yeah, so she was like talking about how she's seen us before, but she's never really seen us together or something like that. And she thought we looked alike. Then as we were talking, she's like, you even sound alike. We've definitely gotten that before. Like throughout my whole childhood, people would call the house and I'd say just hello. So they'd say like, hi, how are you doing? And I just answer the question thinking they're just being nice. And then after a few seconds, there'd be a pause of, wait a second, are you Judy? Like, no, I'm her daughter. You sound just like her. I lost count how many times that had happened growing up as I would answer the phone.
In your blog?
I don't hear our voices the same. I can see the resemblance in pictures, especially pictures when Mom was younger, like some of the old photos I shared in a few vlogs ago. Some of the older pictures especially, we look almost exactly alike. Some of the pictures feel like it's time travel and I've gone back in time and someone got a picture of. So there's definitely a family resemblance, but I've never really heard the voice. I've always felt like our voices are very distinctly different, but maybe on a phone or muffled by a mask,
Yeah, I think
we sound alike. But so yeah, that was cute and that made me smile because it's been a while since someone like asked us if we were related and commented on how we resemble each other because we don't go out that much together anymore.
No.
I see Mom, but we don't go out together very much anymore. So we're now home, or I'm now home. Mom's dropping me off.
Somebody don't know.
All right, so say goodbye to the vlog for now.
Goodbye, everyone. Have a good day.
You'll see her tomorrow.
Oh, that's right.
But I think I'm gonna go for a hike because I think it's nice enough.
And it's sunny. So
Yeah.
A little bit of sun.
A little bit of
I'll
sun.
be pretty with the...
Yeah, so I'm gonna go upstairs and drop my stuff off and then we will go for a hike. Okay, I've just had to stop and take a break. I did something I wasn't expecting to do. Call it a bit of a reconnaissance hike. I'll explain more when we get to the bottom, but I'm quite a ways farther up the trail. I have not done this trail in years. Unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to go all the way up because A, I don't have time today. B, it would be foolish for me to attempt to do this whole trail today after not doing it for years. But I felt good, so I thought I'd see how far I could get. I got farther than I thought I would, but look at these views. Oh, I can't believe it. It feels so good being up here. It feels exhausting. It has been a lot just to get to this point, and I'm only a mile, not quite 1.1 miles from the parking lot, so I really haven't hiked that far, and there's a lot more to go. So I'm going to turn around now and head back down. But it just feels so good to be up here, and the views. Oh my God, the views are spectacular. My goodness, okay, so now that I'm back down at my car, sitting down, I wasn't intending to do that. So what did I do? I hiked a trail that I haven't hiked in, I honestly don't know how long. Maybe in 2015, but it was around the end of 2015 that I started to feel not great. And then early 2016 was when I got diagnosed with fibromyalgia. Was going to do a different loop today because I didn't have that much time. I should not have, time-wise, in terms of everything I wanted to do today, I should not have done that trail or attempted to like start investigating that trail. But that's the trail that I wanted to try to do last season, but just never got there, never got that far. This year, I started hiking as soon as the temperatures dropped. I'm hoping by like my birthday, which is towards the tail end of hiking season anyway, I can go all the way up that trail. So I headed out down the main trail today because that's the shortest way to where that trail starts. And it was about 0.66 miles to the point where I normally would turn left, and instead I kept going straight up. And I carried on for another 0.42 miles. So not quite half a mile, but close. It was 1.08 to the point where I stopped and chatted with you guys. So a little over 2 miles round trip and 283 foot elevation gain. I haven't hiked up that much. I think the highest I've done is like 137. I was honestly getting emotional as I was turning around and coming back. The views up there are so incredible, but it just, I don't know what I'm going to do. I don't know how I'm going to feel when I actually hike that whole trail. It just feels like for the last few years, I've both limited myself, but also stuck to my limitations. Like, I've learned the hard way that I can push myself, but only so far. And then it just has a negative knock-on effect as far as my fibromyalgia. It was just so emotional getting to the point where I did, and I hadn't even gotten to the top. I don't know how I'm going to feel if I ever do manage to get to the top. I just feel like fibro has taken so much from me over the years. And hiking is one thing. Now I am going to get emotional. Hiking is one thing that I am, like, since last year, trying to take back, because I know I can do it in a more sustainable way. You know, I can do hikes that my body can do and still feel like I'm getting all the benefit of hiking, but I miss going up. I miss getting to the top of something. And if I can do that, if I can manage to do that trail again, even if it's just a kind of once or twice a season that I have to really work up to each year, it would be really cool. So previously I'd been thinking I probably wouldn't be able to do it like until the very end of the season, but I also didn't think I was going to attempt it and to see what it was like until maybe closer to Christmas. So now I'm thinking, I don't know if I can do it by New Year, but that would be nice if I could do it by New Year. That would be a really cool way to start the year. But yeah, that was just emotional, but magical. It was just, the sun is coming out a little bit more. It was really cloudy for most of the hikes. I think I timed it perfectly. I passed quite a few people today, but there were 3 women in particular. 4 who, like, we said hi. We said more than just hi. Like, they were very sweet, and but there were 2 women in particular who were just like, "Isn't it amazing today?" Yeah, it is. Yeah, it's just been an absolutely magical hike. I ended up staying out for so much later than I wanted. Still have so much work to do. It is now 11 after 2. So I need to get home and take a shower and get cleaned up, and I have to eat. I have not eaten nearly enough today for how late in the afternoon it is and how much I've just hiked. So I need to go home and eat. But for now, that was amazing. And I'm still on a hiker's high from that. And I'm so glad I was able to share it with you guys. I wish I could have vlogged more. I wish I could have vlogged the whole thing, but I have to be very careful when I'm hiking and vlogging so that I don't trip. Oh my gosh. That was amazing. Absolutely amazing. It is 10 to 6. I'm on my work laptop now doing some coursework or course prep. I'm looking at both Canvas shells now, both of my development shells, and I think they're almost done. Like, I'm gonna go through it one more time really quick, but I really can't think. Like, I'm just not seeing anything that needs to be done. There will probably be other things that by the time the semester rolls around, I'll be like, oh yeah, I need to add this, I need to add that, I need to tweak this. But I think at this point, most of what needs to be done is revising some stuff, revising some of the assignments in Google Docs, and all of that I can wait until the first week of class to do that. So really, I'm just going to do one last look, and then I think I'm going to create all of my Canvas shells and then call it done until January as far as teaching is concerned. So yeah, I'm just gonna keep watching. I've got one more video by Hannah Ricketts that I'm catching up on. She's doing an amazing series of like Christmas around London, and I am loving it. So I'm watching the Inside the Ritz and Fortnum and Mason at Christmas. That's 30 minutes long, so I think when this video's done, I'm just gonna be done. I'll have dinner. It'll be about 6:30 by then, and then I can just have a relaxing evening for the rest of the night. Okay, it is 10:10 in the evening, according to my Roku. It is time for me to wrap up this vlog and get in bed. So I've had a lovely evening. There was a snag. I was so close. I got 2 of my shells created in Canvas, but my 302 classes, in the course request page, it wasn't showing me my developmental shell, so I couldn't copy from it. So I don't know what to do. So I've emailed our resident tech wizard genius, and we'll see what he says. But other than that, I did a little bit of writing, which I was very happy with. Only about 400 something words, less than 500, but I still wrote today. I didn't let another day go by without writing. And I've just been watching a ton of wonderful YouTube videos, and now I'm ready to go get in bed. After my hike this afternoon, oh my gosh, I was in a lot of pain. I won't lie. You know, with fibromyalgia, there is a price to be paid for every physical activity that you do, whether it's just going to Whole Foods or going for a 2-mile hike halfway up a mountain. And I did both of those things today. I was very, very sore, and just everything was tired and achy earlier today. It has gotten better. It has eased up a bit as I've been relaxing throughout the afternoon. So I'm hoping after a night of sleep, and I will let myself sleep in a tiny bit in the morning. So hopefully tomorrow I'll be doing okay, but it was worth it. That hike was so worth it. Oh my gosh, I'm still just over the moon and just amazed. So now it is time to wrap up this vlog. I mean, I've already turned out lights. I'm literally lit by my blue Roku screen there and the Christmas tree lights. But yeah, it's just been lovely and cozy sitting here this evening. So before I say goodnight to you guys, it is time for our question of the vlog. What is your favorite festive season activity? Indoors or outdoors or both? Probably baking. I love baking, and I like baking with Mom. and baking our family Christmas cookies and stuff. So I'd say like my ultimate favorite is like cozy nights watching movies, but since I do that all year round, we'll go with baking as something that is more like specifically season, like festive season activity. Outdoors, like walking around and window shopping and seeing lights. So let me know, what's your favorite festive season activities, indoor or outdoor or both? Or if you don't want to answer a question but want to leave me some emojis to let me know which one of you lovely people have made it this far in the vlog, you can leave me some hiking or mountain related emojis so that I know which ones of you are the real MVPs. Thank you as always for watching all the way to the end of these videos. I really appreciate it. And yeah, I'm gonna go get in bed, turn on my Aurora Borealis lamp, because that thing is magical all year long but just feels extra magical at this time of year, and read the Christmas novel I'm currently reading. We'll go do some cozy festive reading under the aurora and then go to sleep, and I will see you all tomorrow in the next day of Vlogmas. Thank you very much for watching today. Bye!